So you're thinking of moving to the South Carolina Lowcountry and you want to know, what does Jasper County have to offer? Well, that's exactly what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about the best areas and the best neighborhoods in Jasper County, including Ridgeland, Hardeeville, and the surrounding areas. So let's get started right now. Do you want to know everything there is to know about the South Carolina Lowcountry? Whether it's Bluffton, Beaufort, Hilton Head Island, or Jasper County, then subscribe below and tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about the current market in the South Carolina Lowcountry. My name is David Simcox, host of Lowcountry Lifestyles and a local realtor. I get calls and emails every day from people just like you and you looking to make their move to the South Carolina Lowcountry, and I absolutely love it. So whether you're making your move in 3 days or 3 months, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below, so I can help you find your Lowcountry lifestyle. In today's video, we're going to be going inside my computer and looking at all the communities in Jasper County, South Carolina. That includes Ridgeland, Hardeeville, and the surrounding areas. So you can see exactly the lifestyle and what you get for the money. Let's get started right now. All right, so in today's video, I'm going to be taking you inside my computer and I'm going to be sharing with you some information about the top neighborhoods and the top areas in Jasper County, South Carolina. So let me go ahead and share my screen with you. All right, so this area right here, defined in red, is Jasper County, South Carolina. And the main areas in Jasper County is Ridgeland and Hardeeville. And the rest of this is just kind of unincorporated Jasper County. And there are some areas out here like Tarboro and Tillman and Robertville and Coosawhatchie and Limehouse. And again, those are not cities, they're kind of unincorporated. But Jasper County is right outside of Bluffton and right outside of Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. So it's really, really close to some of the most popular destinations on the southeast coast here. If you zoom out, you can see it's also very close to Savannah and it's very close to Charleston. So really a really great location. It's the last county before you cross into Georgia. It's always been thought to be somewhat of a rural county, but it's really been taking off by leaps and bounds in the last couple of years. So the first neighborhood that I'm going to pull up is called Hearthstone Lakes. And Hearthstone Lakes, so if I zoom out here, you can kind of get a feel for this. Right over here, all this area is Bluffton. All of this area here is Hilton Head Island. And then when we zoom in here to Hearthstone Lakes, it's right off of 170. And 170 is going out towards Beaufort and Ladies Island. And Hearthstone Lakes is this community right here. And just to give you an idea, they do have a community pool in here, which is really nice. And they've got some lagoons and it really is pretty out there. But I just want to give you an idea for pricing so you can kind of see what you get for the money. All right, so here's one. Most of these have already sold. I pulled up active, under contract, and sold just so you can kind of see various things. This one is $418,000. That was about a 1,700 square foot home. The other nice thing about Hearthstone, it's a very reasonable POA fee, which is an annual Property Owners Association fee, which the POA fee on this one, they're not listing it on this one. Let me find it on the next one. Here it is. So POA fee they're only listing is $800 per year. There is a one-time initiation fee of $2,000, but really very, very reasonable. Here's one that sold for $522, and we'll look at one more just to give you an idea. Here's a new construction. These are just renderings that you're seeing, but this one is listed at $385. This one's already under contract. So again, by the time you watch this, most of these have already come and gone, and there'll be a whole new set of properties on the market. But that is Hearthstone. So let's go on to the next one. And the next one is Sun City. And Sun City is an active adult community. And I only pulled up the properties that are on the Jasper County side. But actually, Sun City is all this area down here as well. And this area over here across the street, which is the custom home section. So it's actually in Jasper County and Beaufort County, but it is an active adult community with hundreds of millions of dollars worth of amenities and things to do, from golf courses to tennis to pickleball, softball. You've got a woodworking shop, dog parks. You've got a model sailboat club. There's over 100 clubs you can join. So again, you have to be over 55 to live in this community, but you can see pricing: $515, $770, $450, $720, $420. Just kind of gives you an idea of pricing wise. And over on the north side, the annual POA fee is $3,297. Now that covers everything in the community, all the amenities except for golf. So if you want to play golf, that will be separate. And this POA fee on the north side of Sun City, on the Jasper County side, is a little bit higher than on the south side, because on the south side and the Beaufort side, they have to mow their own lawn, or they have to arrange for their own lawn care. On the north side, they charge you a little bit more, but they include lawn care and pressure washing and a few other little things in that fee. And there is a transfer fee of 1/3 of 1% and a community enhancement fee of $2,500. So just to give you an idea, Sun City is community number 2. So let's go back and look at community number 3. And community number 3 is called Margaritaville. And there are so many of them, they're popping up. Now, keep in mind, a lot of the ones, let me show you where this is at. So going down 278. So over here is Bluffton. This over here is Hilton Head Island. And then when you're going down 278 and you're heading back towards I-95, before you get there, this used to be called Hilton Head Lakes, and now they changed it to Margaritaville. And it's like a Jimmy Buffett themed active adult community. So again, it is for folks that are only over 55, and it's this whole side over here. And they've got their own activities. They've got music playing. The big thing is they've got live music playing like 7 nights a week. They have a big, beautiful resort style pool. And they've got workout facilities and tennis and pickleball and dog park. And I mean, lots and lots of things to do here. Pricing, you can see some in the 6s, some, I've seen them below that. I've seen them in the, let's see here, it's 5s, 6s, so on and so forth. Kind of gives you an idea. But they have like a very interesting look, because it's kind of like a South Florida theme, and the outside, as you can see, is like these pastel colors. And they've got standalone homes, and they also have like what they call villas, and I forget what the other one is called, that are attached. And I've had a few investors buy in there. They make really great rentals as well. Right now, if you want to build in there, there is a pretty long waiting list. You can go put your name on the list, and when lots come up that are available, they only release so many lots at a time. And if your name is on the list, they'll call you, and maybe you'll get one. I think they're pretty far out right now. But there is also resales in here. So people that bought and they're reselling them because whatever, they've decided to move on. Now, typically, if you buy a resale, I've heard that they're anywhere from $50,000 to $120,000 above market value, because people don't want to wait 2, 3, 4 years for their house to be built. So they're paying a premium to buy a house that's already completed. So just keep that in mind. POA fee, they're listing it monthly. So $272 per month is the POA fee. And again, on the map, just show you real quick where it's at. So right here off of 278, right outside, just down from Sun City and just down from Bluffton and Hilton Head. All right, so let's move on to the next community. All right, so this may be one of my favorite new opportunities in Jasper County. This is called the Retreat at East Argent, and this is a new construction community. And I actually did a video out here, so maybe we'll link to that, but you can go and you can find it. And it is new construction offered by D.R. Horton, which is America's #1 home builder. And to show you where this is at, Bluffton's over here, Hilton Head's over here, and then you go down 170 like you're going over to Beaufort and Ladies Island. And the community is directly across from Oldfield, which is a private club. I've done some videos out there as well. And then you've got this road going over here, and eventually there's going to be like 10,000 homes over in all of this land. So this is the first development of what's going to be a massive home development project in Jasper County. They're calling it the East Argent Tract. But I really like it because there's a shortage of affordable homes in the Low Country, including Bluffton, Beaufort, Jasper County, Hilton Head. And so this really does offer an entry point for people. You can see 338,000, 333,000, 338,000. So really affordable houses. And they have other incentives as well. And this is all cleared out. The reason you're seeing woods here is because this is an old image, but they're gonna have a 500-person resort style pool. There's also gonna be a 40,000 square foot YMCA right at the gate, which is gonna be really nice. And also there's going to be a Publix and a stoplight right there. And it really is going to be a cool area that they're building out. And just to give you an idea what some of these look like. So smaller houses, but definitely more affordable. Like this one was at 318. And here's one for 331, and here's one at 386. And so keep in mind, if you do want to build a new construction house, instead of calling the sales reps directly out at this community, you do want to go with a buyer's agent. So you have someone representing you. The sales reps work for the builder. They are a seller's fiduciary, and like me as a buyer's agent, I'm a buyer's fiduciary, which means I put your needs above all others, including my own. If you don't work with me, work with another great realtor here in town, but make sure you have your own buyer's agent before you ever go and buy a new construction home. That's my only piece of advice to you. So Retreat at East Argent is a really great option. Let's move on to the next neighborhood here. All right, so this is kind of a hidden secret, and a lot of people don't know about this. So hopefully the locals don't get too mad at me for telling you about this. This is Knowles Island Plantation. And Knowles Island is right out here off of 462. So it's kind of rural, it's kind of far out, but it is absolutely gorgeous out there. So you've got Bluffton over here, you've got Hilton Head over here, and then you come down 278 and you start going down 170. And then you veer off on this little road called 462. And that's a little rural road. And you keep going up. And then you get over here and you take this road over to Knowles Island. And it is absolutely a hidden gem. Some of these houses are on the water with their own private docks. But if you don't get one that has a private dock, they do have a community dock and a community boat ramp that you can use, so you still have access to the facilities. And let's just see, here's one under contract for $825,000. Let's see if this one has a dock, just curious. This one looks like it's on the water, but it may just be a water view. Yeah, so I actually looked at that house. It has, I think this one actually has a crabbing dock, or maybe they can get a boat behind there. And then this is just, well, 3.4 million, but typically for around $1 million or a little over $1 million at Knowles Island Plantation, you can get a house on the water, which that's a steal, because if you were in Bluffton on the May River, you'd be paying like $3 or $4 or $5 million to be on the river. So for about $1 million, you go 20 minutes away at Knowles Island Plantation, and you can have a waterfront property, or at least access to the water through a community dock. All right, so I'm going to go on to my last area here, and I'm sure I didn't cover every single community. All right, so this last bit is what I would call Old Town Ridgeland. So Jasper County, like I said, is Ridgeland and Hardeeville, and then some unincorporated areas. And these big developments get all the attention, but really everything started here in downtown Ridgeland. I think around the 1950s is when it really started to become popular. My wife's grandma came here in the 50s and owned a dry cleaner here. But these are really neat little houses. A lot of these in Old Town Ridgeland were built in the 50s and 60s and 70s. And then there is some new construction in there as well. That's probably a new construction one, but right in downtown Ridgeland, like here on East Main Street, just take a quick peek at this. This one was built in 1940. Isn't that cool looking? And you can walk to a bunch of little shops and restaurants and stores, and it's really a quaint small town feel in Old Town Ridgeland. So there are some deals to be had in Ridgeland, but then there are, they are also starting to climb in price and catch up with Bluffton and Hilton Head, but still some deals. And also, if you look around, there's some rural land out here. So people come out here because they want a little more land and a little more acreage. But here's one currently for sale. Again, this will probably be sold by the time you watch this, but just gives you an idea. Really, really cute house here. And this one is on 0.72 acres, and it's listed at $493,000. So this one was built back in the 70s, 1975. But just kind of gives you an idea for here in Old Town Ridgeland, what you can get for the money. Another really cool little community right outside of Old Town Ridgeland is Honey Hill. And Honey Hill is pretty awesome because all the lots, if you zoom in here, all the lots in Honey Hill are like 5-acre minimum. So here's a house that is listed at $599, and it is a 5-acre property, 1,900 square foot, and you can see it's got some outbuildings here. So for people that want a little more land and a little more freedom, and maybe not the POAs and not the rules and regulations that you have in Bluffton or Hilton Head, come over to Jasper County and check out Ridgeland and Hardeeville. So I hope you enjoyed touring the top neighborhoods in Jasper County today. Thank you for staying till the very end of my video, and I hope you learned something about Jasper County and the neighborhoods and the surrounding areas and exactly what you get for the money and the lifestyle. Again, if I can help you find your low country lifestyle, be sure and like, subscribe, tap that bell for notifications so you'll be the first to know about the current market here in the South Carolina Low Country. As always, my name is David Simcox, host of Low Country Lifestyles. And if you'd like to speak with me about finding your own low country lifestyle, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, or book a Zoom call, all in the description below. And as always, I enjoyed spending time with you today.